when she cried, pearls fell from her eyes instead of tears. One day the king asked our three daughters, "I wish to divide my kingdom." The king said, "All of you love me, but the one who loves me the best will receive the largest share." Each daughter in turn said she loved her father best. "Can each of you tell me how much you love me? Then I will surely know." "Oh, I love my father as dearly as the sweetest sugar," said the eldest. "Oh, I love my father as dearly as the prettiest dress," said the second daughter. And the third daughter was standing there, and she was silent. "Oh, and you, my dearest daughter, how much do you love me?" She said, "I do not know to what I can compare my love." "But you must compare it to something." "Well, then, the best food does not please me without salt. Therefore I love my father like a salt." The king became very angry. "If you love me like salt, then salt shall be your reward." He divided his kingdom between the two elder daughters. Then he caused a sack of salt to be bound to the back of the youngest. Can you imagine how silly that is? They put a sack of salt
I
behind
don't
the
like
young.
the king.
I know that's silly. The king ordered the two soldiers to lead the princess into the forest. I begged him not to do, but he was very angry. How she cried when she had to leave us! The whole road was strewn with pearls. Soon afterward the king was sorry. "I really should not have done that," he said. "He sent soldiers into the forest to bring our youngest daughter back. Though the whole forest was searched high and low, no one could find her. What tears the king and I have cried over her, our youngest child! Now you can understand why I fainted. When I opened your little emerald box, I saw a pearl inside, such as my daughter used to cry. You must tell me how you got that pearl." "Oh, an old woman in the forest gave it to me, but I didn't see a beautiful young princess." The queen told the king that where she had been learned. They decided to go into the forest with the young count to look for the old woman. In the house on the mountain the old woman was spinning. The goose girl came in and took her place of the spinning wheel. They spun for 2 hours until the owl came to the window. "Whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop," the owl said. "It's time for you to go out," said the old woman. The goose girl went deep into the forest. Look, the goose girl went deep into the forest, okay? At last she came to a large well. The moon had risen from behind the mountain and was very bright. The goose girl removed skin which covered her face and washed her face in the well. And when she stood up, she was beautiful. But she looked really sad. And she said,
Oh my God,
"How unhappy
you know
I
that
am."
that skin is the scariest.
Yeah, that's her mask. She was wearing that to hide her true self, okay?
The mask looks scary.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the forest, the count had strayed from the king and queen, and he was thinking, "Oh, I have lost them." He decided to climb the tree and sleep for the night. The moon was very bright. Below the count saw a well.
Right tonight,
Then, what's that? A girl! Why, she is beautiful.